So hello, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Welcome to Sumo Rock Luna. And for today's video, we will be unboxing the number 3 McFarlane Collector's Edition, which is the Grim Knight versus Killer Croc. So big shout out to Shavu Toys V. Awesome delivery. In just one day, I got my action figure. Thank you so much, Shavu Toys V. So please do check out his page at Facebook, Shavu Toys V. You will see it on the screen. It will pop up. Please do check out his page. A lot of McFarlane toys from loose, mint inside the box, and back in the box will be released. So wait for his live on Facebook and avail and get the items as well. So thank you so much. Shavu Toys V by Miguel Franco. Thank you. And moving on with the unboxing and toy review, guys. So I will not pass it over any longer. The box is so big, all right. Same with the other McFarlane Collector's Edition 2-pack, all right. So the first one was released last year, which is the, if I'm not mistaken, it is the Batman Nightmare and Batman Armor set, all right. So one is the battle damage and the other for the Batman armor, and the other one is the Batman Nightmare, which the mouth is covered, all right, with the cloth. Then second, McFarlane Collector's Edition 2-pack was the gold label Jonah Hex and the General. All right, see, that's the all Western style. So that is the second, and this one is the third one, which is the Grim Knight versus Killer Croc. Look at that. So this is the actual back of the box. All right. Look at the art design from the McFarlane team. Todd, thank you so much. Look at that Grim Knight. Awesome artwork. There you go with Batman Who Laughs as the statue, and then you have the Killer Croc art design with Batman jumping in while Killer Croc is battling Bane. Look at that. Awesome details from the artwork itself. Magnificent. And then on the side, look at that. The title or the name of the actual box with the number 3 on it. There, both sides. And on the front, clear plastic as usual from McFarlane, so that you would see the complete details of the box. So as you can see here, it doesn't fit on the video. If it's in a portrait mode, it's either you will do a landscape, but I'll do the portrait, guys, so that we can initiate and you would see each of the action figures. So now let me just remove it from the box. Hold on, bear with me. And big shout out to Swept to See. So please do check out their music at Spotify if you are on hard rock and new metal music. This one, or underground music, this one is the must music that you want to listen each day. Alright, so bear with me while I remove them from the box. There's a lot of stickers on this one, guys. Bear with me. Alright guys, so here it comes. So just to inform you guys, the box it's pretty large for me. Um, and upon inspecting as well the box, it's 9 out of 10. There are few dents, just like Shavu Toys mentioned, due to the shipping. Alright, but overall, it's still awesome. Right, so now, hold on guys. So there is an awesome backdrop on it. Let me just show you guys. It's pretty awesome because it's the artwork. It's the background from a lagoon, alright, or a lake. Okay, there. Let me just remove the box. So this is how it looks like once you remove them from the box itself. In the clamshell, alright, as you can see here, ooh, it's bending. And at the back, with separate clamshell, it comes with the card and the base. Let me just show you. So this is how it looks like. So this is the card for Grim Knight and the base. And this is for the card for Killer Croc and the base. So awesome detail, as I can see here. Embossed for the name as a McFarlane Collector's Edition. Both of the cards. Awesome artwork. What you see on the back of the box is the actual front of the cards. I'm not gonna remove it from the clamshell, alright, to preserve its to preserve the card itself. So at the back you would see the actual Killer Croc information or details, just a brief details there, and as well for Grim Knight. Alright, there you go. And it's not a standard card that you usually see. It's blue, as you would see that it is in like a metallic silver for the name tag at the back of the card for their bio. All right. Now, moving on, let's start removing them from the clamshell. Okay, bear with me. Alright, so let's start first with the Killer Croc. I know from the past years, Todd releases, or the McFarlane Toys release Mega Fig for Killer Croc. So I would say that it is good as well for the first release of the Killer Croc. But for this one, for the collector's edition, I can say that it is much more vibrant color for Killer Croc, and even for the DCUC Killer Croc. Alright, so as you can see here, very awesome details from the head sculpt itself. Look at that, especially for the eyes. Look at that. It has a dash of red, orange, like, you know, a cold-blooded creature. The mouth for the tooth, very awesome. Look at the fangs, nice detail, nice vibrant color, because it really represents like a crocodile. As you can see here, the scaling, the scales on his body. Look at that awesome weathering of a lime green texture with a light green combination. Okay, there you go. Get that details from the body itself. And at the back, the scale of the actual crocodile. Look at that. Awesome details, guys. Awesome paint job as well for this Killer Croc. Look at that. See? Damn. So no other alternate hands for this mega figure Killer Croc, as you would see here. Awesome details as well. Very comic-like appearance for the trousers or the pants. Look at that. Even for the belt, that the rope that he used as a belt. There. Look at the details. It's like a wash blue combination for his pants for Killer Croc. Look at that. Even for the back part. Awesome. Look at the details, guys. Magnificent work. So again, this is much better from the other. For me, on my opinion, this is much better Killer Croc. Very comic-like accurate and vibrant color for the texture and weathering of Killer Croc. Alright? It's not pale, more vibrant, more green, more fierce, especially for the eyes and the head sculpt. Moving on with the articulation, guys. Articulation wise, because it is a mega fig, it has its limitations, I would say so there. You cannot do any 360 degrees, only left and right. Oh, you can do 360 degrees, but you need to be very careful on the top back of the neck here, because it can, scratch the jugular or the jawline of Killer Croc. Then it can do up and down. A little bit of a limit on the upper part on looking up, because again, it is touching the scale back of the neck over here. Alright. Now, for the joints on the shoulders, it has a ball joint for the shoulders. Alright. You cannot do any butterfly joints for this one, because of the bulk size of his shoulders over here. It limits it. Alright. Then, awesome details. Very tight, as you can see here. And then, the bicep, let me just check. Alright, no bicep swivel. I can see here, yep. There's no bicep swivel for this one. Both arms, they did not incorporate it with Killer Croc. And double jointed elbow. Both left and right. Wait, hold on, guys. It's very tight. There. As you can see. So big. Yeah, see? Very tight, guys. Even for me, it's hard to flex those big arms. Awesome details, especially underneath the elbow. Look at that. Now, on the hands, ball joint as well. You can do up and down. Then wrist rotation for 360 degrees. Both left and right, same thing. There. Be very careful as well, guys, when rotating the left arm or the left hand. I mean, a little bit of how do I call it? It's somehow sharp. Okay, for his claws, which is awesome, by the way. Look at that. Killer Croc will scratch you until you're dead. Look at that. Awesome details, guys. Magnificent work for this Killer Croc. Now, going on with the torso, I could see here that it has a upper torso swivel, no ab crunch. Oh, there is a little bit of an ab. Oh no, it's not an ab, but the torso itself, you can make it a little bit down, just a portion of it there, as you can see. But overall, only an upper torso, no ab crunch, no ab swivel, or yep, no ab, no other articulation within the upper or the lower torso here on the abs. Let's see for any hip rotation. All right, just hold on. All right, there is a hip rotation. It's just very, very tight there. Okay, great. Then on the legs, I can see no other tight rotation for this one. Ball joint as well, as you would see here. Awesome work. It can do upward until 45 degrees or 90 degrees, I would say so myself. But just be very, very careful. On this one, it might have some creases on the how do I call this one? The jeans, the upper portion here in the jeans. So you can do 90 degrees on the front, and then at the back only like 20 degrees. So it limits it because of the buttocks part. But the buttocks part, I would say this one, they made it like a light PVC, so that at least it can still move a little bit of back and even at the front for 90 degrees angle. Alright, now for the knee, double jointed, as you can see here, for maximum bending, for kneeling pose or even jumping pose for the action figure. Okay, both legs for this one there. Awesome work, nice details as well. Then moving on, as you can see, on the foot part, for the foot part, ball jointed. Alright, can do up and down, left and right, not much as I can see here, only up and down for the foot part. You cannot rotate it 360 degrees. Just a reminder, so you might break the ball peg on the foot part. Okay, and same goes with the foot part. It is bendable there, so that on the kneeling position it will have a nice posture for the kneeling position, guys. So there you have it, just a quick review overall for this one. Detail, awesome work. I would say it is, on my opinion, a 10 out of 10 for Killer Croc. Then articulation wise, because of his bulkiness and as well some restrictions on the angle of the back, I would say it's still 9 out of 10 for Killer Croc. Alright, still great work from Todd McFarlane himself and the McFarlane team. Awesome work. Kudos for this magnificent Killer Croc comic version like. Then lastly, guys, bear with me while I remove the Grim Knight, Bruce Wayne Grim Knight, from the Dark Knight series. Okay, alright, so this is a different variant, or should I say, yeah, different variant, different colorway as well. Bear with me, it's very, very tight. Hold on. It's so secure that you will have problems on removing it from the clamshell itself. Okay, now let's go. So here you go, guys, for the Grim Knight, for the collector's edition. I am, on my opinion, guys, awesome color work for the details. It's not just plain all black and, how do I call it, all black and, yeah, all black actually for the Grim Knight, because the first version of the Grim Knight is all black and a light, how do I call it, light blue variant for the bat signal. Okay, so just a comparison for this one. This is the first release of the Grim Knight of McFarlane. So you notice all black, even the holsters, magazine, and then this one is semi light for the bat logo. Everything is all black, all right, which is cool. Especially on my end, I love the black color for the collection. It gives the dark side vibes. Okay, now moving on. For this one, for the collector's edition, they made it a little bit of a light gray, or should I say dark gray? Yep, it's like a dark gray wash finish with the angry or grinding teeth of Batman for the head sculpt. Look at that. Then silver color for the bat logo, or metallic silver. Then they made it a little bit vibrant, all right, for the holsters. They made it a combination of black and brown, which is more livelier. Look at that. It emphasized the actual holsters, the wrapping of the magazine. There you go. The pockets all black, wash gray combination with the black base, as you can see here. Then brown for the actual belt of the holster. Then the clipping here, they made it a little bit of a matte metallic finish of a silver there. Same with the belt. Look at that. Weathered ash gray on the other ammunition packs, or the belt, the flashlight, as I can see here. Here. Holsters all black. Awesome details. Awesome weathering, guys, actually, for this one. Look at that. You would see once the light passes through, there are dry brush weathered like an ash gray as well on the black combination. So on the pants, very detailed. Look at that. Grayish for the color of the pants. For the knee pad, all black, as you can see here, with the bat logo. Awesome. And for the boot parts details, the same thing, all black combination there. So at the back, same thing. Awesome work. Look at that. It's more vibrant. It's like more alive. Even it's a black and gray combination with metallic silver. All right. Not just before the first version of the Grim Knight, but then again, the details, both of them are magnificent. and terrific for me. All right, because it's still on the dark color side, you know. So there, then the articulation wise for the head, awesome. Ball joint as well. It can do 360 degrees. Look up and down. So there's a limitation in looking up because it hinders on the black, how do I call it, bandana or cloak, you know, on the neck. There. Now, on the shoulders, the same thing. This is a ball joint. All right. So somehow you can do a semi butterfly pose. This one. There, this is the maximum limit. Okay. And then there is a bicep swivel for Grim Knight. For Killer Croc, it doesn't, or probably I haven't really tackled it because it's so tight. Double jointed for the elbows. Okay. Very tight for maximum bending pose when holding guns or other weapons or accessories. Awesome blades. Look at that. Very metallic colored. Damn. Woo. Cool. Then moving on with the hands. Both of the hands are gripping hands so that you can easily put ammunition pack, the guns for Grim Knight. Ball jointed, can do 360 degrees. Alright. There. Can do up and down as well. If I'm not mistaken. Yep, there. Woohoo! Nice. Now for the upper torso, because of the holsters or the belt, there are limitations in the upper torso crunch, alright, as you can see, because all of the ammunition will hit together. Alright, so there. You can only bend it at the backward, but on the front, that's the maximum position on it. Okay. Then, on the hips, let's just try. For the upper body torso, it can do left and right. No ab crunch. And then for the hips, minimal hip rotation. As you can see here. There. There. It's very tight, so I'm having hard time. So for me, it's quite minimal, but still magnificent. Look at that. There. Okay. Then moving on with the legs. For the leg part, no no tight swivel. All right. Double jointed as well for the knee. Very, very tight, guys. Yep. There. There you go. For kneeling, half knee pose, or jumping position. So you might have a problem as well in kneeling position because of the holsters on both left and right. You can only raise the leg on a 15-degree angle. That's it. There. It's fixed. Because as well of this one for the knife, it hinders it. Same goes with the right leg. So there. So you might have a problem in doing some kneeling position on this particular Grim Knight. Okay. Then on the foot, as you would see, ball jointed, can do up and down. Can do a semi 360 degrees only, but be very careful as well. You might, destroy the ball peg or the peg on the foot part, okay? And it can bend as well the toes. Oops, sorry, it's not focusing. There. For Grim Knight. Very, very tight. See? It only has a minimal, it cannot do a full bend because it hinges it for the upper part of the, hold on guys. See? It hinders the upper part of the shoe there. Okay, just so you know. Overall, for articulation, due to some restrictions or limitation because of the weaponry design, I still give it 9.5 out of 10. Still awesome for the details, for the articulation of Grim Knight. For the details itself, magnificent. Still fierce and awesome for this Grim Knight version. Now it comes with the design for the ammunition packs at the back, as you can see here. Same thing, same mold from the original Grim Knight. That's what I noticed as well. Just the coloring or the details are different. The color shading on what they did here is just the difference, but the molding itself, it's still the same with the original first version of Grim Knight. Okay, so and then it comes with the grenade launcher, same thing. This is it comes as well with the first pack ammunition, the first version of the ammunition pack, because the second one, it's more colored and detailed. All right, and lastly the SMG as well. All right, it's all black, very detailed. All comes when you purchase the ammunition pack, the first version. All right, so overall 9 out of 10 for the Grim Knight comic version. Look at that. Look at them, guys. Awesome, terrific. Hold on, so that you will appreciate it much better. Let's put them back to back. And hopefully, there. Look at that, guys. So again, this is the McFarlane's, excuse me, the McFarlane Toys, McFarlane Limited Edition 2-pack version number 3, which is the Grim Knight versus Killer Croc Dark Multiverse Edition. Alright. So hope you enjoyed this quick unboxing and toy review of these two awesome comic version action figure, the Grim Knight and Killer Croc. So stay tuned again for more unboxing and toy review, guys. So again, this is Sumo Rock Luna. Please do like and follow my page at Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, and even on YouTube, Sumo Rock Luna. And please do follow as well and check out Facebook page of Miguel Franco Cruz Shavu Toys V. He do, or he's doing some live selling. So check out some awesome McFarlane toys up for grabs. All right. So Sumarok Luna out. Happy collecting and enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you so much. Peace out. Bye bye. Oops. Ciao. Yeah.